Hello, this is Beat After Beat. Bio Mondays today. Bio Mondays. Welcome everybody to the show. Hope everybody can hear me just fine. Bio Mondays. Drum roll, please. That was weak. There you go. Much love to the fullest. Bio Mondays. Bio Mondays. That's right, the biography, the biology of bands around the world, including solo artists. Opening act today is Boys Don't Cry. Boys Don't Cry. Check out I Want to Be a Cowboy, the video. The only video by Boys Don't Cry. I Want to Be a Cowboy. PPR, if you're in the house, check out Boys Don't Cry, I Want to Be a Cowboy official video. Maybe put that up in the chat for everyone to check out. Boys Don't Cry was a new wave pop band that didn't last very long. But in that video, I Want to Be a Cowboy, Lemmy from Motorhead is actually in there. He's wearing a black cowboy hat, sunglasses. Lemmy from Motorhead is in this video, I Want to Be a Cowboy by Boys Don't Cry. Unbelievable. So we will be looking into Boys Don't Cry, very short-lived band, along with the headliner, Boy George. Boy George, come on, give me a break. Boy George, frontman for Culture Club. Thank you all for showing up. Beat After Beat must be in the house. Look out. That's right. Welcome to the Motor City. 37 degrees, mostly cloudy today. 37 degrees and mostly cloudy here in the Motor City. Let's go in the chat before I start the show. Adrian Carpenter is in the house. Good morning to you, Carpenter. Good morning to you. Adrian. I can hear you. There you go. Thank you so much, PPRCM73. PPR73 just put in the official video for I Want to Be a Cowboy by Boys Don't Cry. Check out I Want to Be a Cowboy. Special cameo appearance by Lemmy from Motorhead is actually in this video. And this is a new wave pop rock type of band, Boys Don't Cry. And Lemmy from Motorhead is in this official video. So go check out the one, probably the one and only video by Boys Don't Cry. I'll leave that up there so you guys can check it out. I Want to Be a Cowboy, that's right, and you can be my cowgirl. Silly song, but pretty cool. I dig it. I dig it. Thank you all for showing up, all my mods out there. Boys Don't Cry, the opening act for Mondaze. Again, very short-lived band. Isn't it silly, Carpenter? I love it though. I was raised on that kind of stuff. Crazy Purple Kirby Lady, how are you? Thanks for showing up. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, go check out Boys Don't Cry official video. Thanks to PPR putting that up for you guys. Appreciate that to the fullest. Adrian. Mondaze, Boys Don't Cry, opening act. The members of Boys Don't Cry had a various played with Sad Cafe, Andy Brown, Jackson Heights, and Mike Oldfield. You may recognize Mike Oldfield, his work. He's been doing solo work ever since he left Boys Don't Cry. Nick Richards, Mark Smith, and Jeff Shepard. Active 1980s to 2000s. Formed 1983 in London, England, under the pop rock, contemporary pop rock section. Group members Nick Richards, Jeff Shepard, and Brian Chatton is what makes up Boys Don't Cry. Members of Boys Don't Cry had a variously played with Sad Cafe, Andy Brown, Jackson Heights, Mike Oldfield, Nick Richards, Brian Chatton, Mark Smith, and Jeff Shepard. Had first played together in an earlier incarnation of the group known as the Jazz Sluts. Boys Don't Cry used to be called the Jazz Sluts. With unlimited studio time, owing to Richards' ownership of the Mason Rogue studio. Their recording career began in 1983 with Hearts Been Broken. They signed to U.S. label Profile Records in the mid-'80s and secured an immediate hit single with I Wanna Be a Cowboy, with a video featuring Motorhead's Lemmy. It reached number 12 in the U.S. charts in 1986. Its follow-up, The City's on Time, failed to repeat to its success following one charting album. The group then switched labels to Atlantic Records. Subsequent efforts such as Who the Damn Do You Think I Am? Who the Damn Do You Think I Am? Failed to revive their career. The members eventually returned to session work. One-hit wonders by Boys Don't Cry. Check out the video PPR provided all of you in the chat. Boys Don't Cry, I Want to Be a Cowboy. Not much of a discography from the band. Not even a label. We'll go into that in a minute. Parasol, thank you for showing up. Much love. Parasol is going live tonight Eastern time, 9 p.m. Eastern tonight, I believe. Go check out Parasol tonight. I'm going to put that official video by Boys Don't Cry. Boys Don't Cry, self-titled album, 2 stars by Boys Don't Cry. 2 stars. Don't forget to be looking out for Lemmy from Motorhead. He is he makes a cameo appearance in the video by Boys Don't Cry, I Want to Be a Cowboy. Lemmy from Motorhead is in this video, so check it out. "15 minutes in the show." That was a very quick biography of Boys Don't Cry. And the headliner today is Boy George. We got Boy George in the house, and Boys Don't Cry. All right, well, there he is. Here we go. Yeah, I'm going to leave Boys Don't Cry official video up there. I Want to Be a Cowboy. Headliner today is Boy George. 16 minutes in the show. Culture Club's frontman, who became a successful solo artist and top record producer, 1980s to the 2020s. Born June 14th, 1961 in London, England. pop rock, electronic, alternative, indie rock, new wave, punk new wave, contemporary pop rock, Euro, dance, house, progressive house, club dance. Also known as George Allen O'Dowd, O-D-O-W-D, George Allen O'Dowd is Boy George's real name. Member of, you guessed it, Culture Club. The biography of Boy George. Thank y'all for sticking by. The early 1980s were filled with pop stars who seemed larger than life, but very few cut as a figure as Boy George. During the heyday of Culture Club, which lasted from their first hit, Do You Really Want to Hurt Me, in 1982 until 1984, Boy George defiantly blended soulful, authentically with knowing, artificially singing songs inspired by Motown while embracing the sly wit was as evident on screen as it was on record, which is why Culture Club not only became one of the biggest groups on MTV, but why George managed to sustain a long-lasting career following the band's implosion in 1986. The record wasn't easy for Boy George. The road wasn't easy for Boy George. His initial solo recordings after Culture Club didn't find a wide audience outside of Europe, and he would occasionally battle drug abuse, but during the 1990s he found a sincere footing within electronic dance music, recording his own singles and earning a reputation as a DJ that would last into the 21st century. Boy George would also often circle back into the mainstream, scoring a big hit in 1992 with his version of The Crying Game, which functioned as the theme to the film of the same name, and racking up a host of Tony nominations for Taboo in 2004, musical loosely based on his life. With this success behind him, he was the rare new waver who turned into a pop survivor, sustaining a career that alternated between solo work, DJing, and reuniting with Culture Club. The 2018 release, Life, credited by Boy George and Culture Club, returned him to the top 20 in the UK album chart. Born George Allen Dowd in Kent, England, on June 14, 1961, Boy George gravitated toward music in the post-punk era, weaned on glam and inspired equally by Sushi and the Banshees and Patti Smith. Boy George attended punk clubs in England, making the scene at the Blitz Club. The Blitz Club in England, London, England, was owned by Steve Strange of Visage, the biggest club in London at the time, the Blitz Club. Eventually, he gained the attention of Sex Pistols impressionist Malcolm McGarren, who found O'Dowd's compelling. McLaren decided George was right for the fielding Bow Wow Wow So he brought him in under the name Lush to Embella Wynn's Captain Lush. The two didn't mesh, so O'Dowd departed so he could form his own group with bassist Mikey Craig, drummer John Moss, and Roy Hay. At this point, he adopted the name Boy George. Calling themselves Culture Club, the band signed to Virgin Records and released their debut Kissing to Be Clever in 1982. Culture Club quickly became an international sensation with Do You Really Want to Hurt Me reaching number 1 in the UK, followed by number 1s throughout Europe and a peak position of 2 in the US. Subsequent singles, Time, Clock of the Heart, and in North America, I'll Tumble For Ya, kept the band in the top 10, and Boy George's wit and cross-dressing style made him a superstar. Color by Numbers, the band's second album, consolidated this success thanks to the hits Church of the Poisoned Mind and Karma Chameleon, the later reaching number 1 in the UK, Canada, and the US. Culture Club's popularity started to slide with 1984's Waking Up with the House on Fire. Its lead single, The War Song, reached number 2 in the UK but stalled at 17 in the US. Boy George's star remained bright. He made cameos in the Max Headroom's show, The A-Team, and Perfect, a 1985 film set at Rolling Stone magazine. A fourth album, From Luxury to Heartache, appeared in 1986, and while the first single, Move Away, performed admirably admirable, peaking at 7 in the UK and 12 in the US. The record soon slid down the charts and the band split up. Tabloids rumors regarding Boy George's health started circulating in the mid-80s. He would later reveal that he was addicted to heroin. During this period, getting treatment in 1986, he regrouped and released his solo debut, Soul, in 1987. In the UK, it generated a number 1 hit in the form of a cover of David Gates's Everything I Own, but didn't make waves in the US over the next few years. Boy George worked constantly, releasing Tense Nervous Headache in 1988 and Boyfriend in 1989. These records only appeared in the UK and Europe, with Virgin US deciding to release highlights of both albums as the 1989 compilation Hi-Hat. Following these 3 solo records, Boy George found the label More Protein, which was a subsidiary of Virgin, which became home to his new project, Jesus Loves You, designed to capitalize on underground dance movements influenced by house music and inspired by George's newfound interest in hair charisma. Jesus Loves You released its first single, After the Love, in 1989, with the full-length The Martyr Mandrass arriving in 1990. A second album, popularity breeds contempt was teased with the 1992 single Sweet Toxic Love, but Virgin scrapped the record after the song underperformed, and the group soon came to an end. During the Jesus Loves You years, Boy George also hosted in a music television show for Power Station, but his mainstream comeback arrived in 1992 via his cover by David Barry's 1964 hit The Crying Game for Neil Jordan's film. Sharing the same title, The Crying Game turned into a major hit, winning a BAFTA for Best British Film and receiving 6 Oscar nominations. It won Best Original Screenplay, and Boy George's version of the title song wound up 22 in the UK and 15 in the US, reviving his stardom in the process. George responded by pursuing a career as a dance DJ, which kept him anchored in the scene throughout the 90s. He'd cameo on tracks from other artists and released singles himself, scoring occasional dance hits along the way. In 1995, Boy George published a memoir called Take It Like a Man and released The Glammy Cheapness and Beauty, which didn't wind up capitalizing on the success of The Crying Game. A sequel was attempted but only saw release online in 1999 in the form of The One Man Bandit Volume 1. In the meantime, Culture Club reunited in 1998, giving a concert for the acoustic-oriented television show VH1 Storytellers Live in May of that year. This performance would be paired that November with a compilation called Greatest Moments, by which time the group had completed a tour. I Just Want to Be Loved, a single added to the compilation, became a top 10 in the UK, which spurred the recording of a new album, Don't Mind If I Do. Released in 1999, the album peaked at number 64 in the UK. Another tour followed at the heels of Don't Mind If I Do. With the 20th anniversary concert at the Royal Albert Hall in 2002, after which the group faded into obscurity. During the course of the Culture Club reunion, Boy George worked on the music for Taboo, a stage musical based on the singer's early years on the London club scene, premiering in the West End in 2002 and traveling to Broadway in 2003. Taboo earned acclaim and nominations for both productions. George himself got Tony nominations for Best Original Score, Outstanding Lyrics, and Outstanding Music. Boy George recorded acoustic versions of several of Taboo songs, adding a few older cuts and previously unreleased songs for 2002's I Can Never Be Too Straight, an album that only appeared in the UK and Japan. Adopting the name The Twin Boy, George released a series of electronic dance singles in the first part of the 2000s. Thus, during this period, he busied himself with DJing, hosting radio shows, television appearances, and publishing, including a second memoir entitled Straight in 2005. In the back half of the 2000s, George once again struggled with drug addiction, with his illness seeping into tabloid headlines around 2005. That year was arrested in Manhattan for false reporting of a burglary and cocaine possession. The latter charge was dropped, but the former led to a conviction. Another skirmish with the law came in 2008 when he was convicted in London of assault and false imprisonment. He spent 4 months in prison before being released on probation. Following this turmoil, he released the dance album Ordinary Alien, which was produced by Kinky Roland. Over the course of 2011, Culture Club rumbled about a 30th anniversary tour, but nothing materialized outside of 2 concerts. Nevertheless, the wheels were set in motion for new Culture Club work. In 2014, the group announced their reunion, launching an international tour that would commence in earnest in 2015. During the publicity for the tour, the band announced they were working on a new album called Tribes with the producer Youth. Tribes was scrapped in 2016, but some of its material formed the core of Life, the album released in October 2018. Credited by Boy George and Culture Club, it rose to number 12 in the UK album charts. Boy George returned with the solo album Cool Karaoke Volume 1 in January 2021. Issued on his own BGP Records label, it included collaborations with Kim Wilde and reality TV star Asif Goren, Goren. A few months later, Boy George appeared as a special guest on BBC's Paul Weller Live at the Barbican, Barbican. Well, there you have it, the biography, the biology of Boy George, frontman for Culture Club. Up next is the discography of Boy George. Came out with many albums. Let's go in the chat and see what is going on while my notes come up for the biography or the discography of Boy George. 36 minutes in the show, mostly cloudy here in the Motor City, 38 degrees. We are at, let's see, let's go up here. Let's go up. Okay, we covered Pear Solo, High Purple, Hypera, Page Solo, PR, Pixie, hello, much love to you. You as well, Pixie. I'm doing good now. Finally got rid of my head cold. Nice, beautiful. Dill hole, what is going on? I have allergies today, but knock on wood, it's not a cold. Right. I just got my prescription, put in my prescription in today for my allergy um, medicine, actually. Doing good. Otherwise, though, beat after. Hey, beat. Typo. Yep. Yeah, I had, I just, before the show, I put in my prescription for my nasal spray, Pixie. Oh, I don't like the pill form. I take the nasal spray, Pixie. 38 minutes in the show. All the mods are in the house. Do ho. Welcome to Bio Mondays with your host, Beat After Beat. Hope everybody can hear me well, see me well. Opening act today for Bio Mondays, Boys Don't Cry. I Want to Be a Cowboy. The official music video for Boys Don't Cry. Their one-hit wonder. Again, Lemmy from Motorhead is in that video. Lemmy from Motorhead is in I Want to Be a Cowboy. One-hit wonders, Boys Don't Cry, early 80s, mid 80s. And we're about to finish up with Boy George. Just went over the biography of the frontman for Culture Club. Thank you all for showing up here. Good morning to you, Cop Watch. Good morning to you from Arizona. I tried that before, not for me. Yeah, the pills work better. There you go, Dillhall. There you go, Dillhall. Pixie! Hey, Dill. Dillhall, good morning. Pixie. Cop Watch. Thank you, Beat. See you all later. Much love. Take care, Para. Don't forget, Parasol is going live tonight, 9 o'clock Eastern. Going back to the Adrian Hospital again. Check out Parasol tonight, 9 o'clock Eastern. Going live. Five people in the house, 41 minutes in the show. Bio Mondays. Cop Watch is on lunch break. Usually everybody is on lunch break when I go live. It's my afternoon, evening for me. Yes. Well, we're going to end with the discography of Boy George. He has been very busy, very busy. Huge discography of Boy George coming up. Wow. Six People in the House, Bio Mondaze. We just went over Boys Don't Cry. I Want to Be a Cowboy. Check out that video, official video. It's in the link is in the chat. Short-lived, Boys Don't Cry, one-hit wonders, mid-'80s. Finishing up with Boy George, we just went over the biography, the biology of Boy George, frontman for Culture Club. And while, yeah, you'll get a kick out of it, everybody. You'll get a kick out of it. Again, Lemmy from Motorhead is actually, he's one of the cowboys in that music video. He's wearing I think he's wearing all black. He's got sunglasses on, black hat. Lemmy of all people, making a cameo with Boys in the Boys Don't Cry video. I like it. I liked it. I was brought up on that kind of music, so. Um, Plus, the girl in the cowgirl in that video is pretty. It's pretty, cute. Yeah, there you go. Finishing up with Boy George, discography. "1987 Soul" on Universal Records. 4 stars by Boy George, his first solo album after leaving Culture Club. 1987 Soul. 1988's Tense Nervous Headache on Virgin Records, 1.5 stars. 1989's Boyfriend on Virgin Records, no stars. 1989's Hi-Hat on Virgin Records, 2 stars. 1991's The Martyr Mantras, Virgin Alliance Records, 2 stars. 1994's Devil and Sister on Import Records, 0 stars. 1995's The Annual on Ministry of Sound Records, no stars. 1995's Cheapness and Beauty on Virgin Records, 3 stars. 1996's Dance Nation on Ministry of Sound Records, 0 stars. 1996's Dance Nation Volume 2, Ministry of Sound Records, 0 stars. 1996's The Annual 2, Ministry of Sound Records, 0 stars. 1997's Dance Nation 4, Ministry of Sound Records, 0 stars. 1997's The Annual 3, Ministry of Sound Records, 0 stars. 1999's Galaxy Weekend, Ministry of Sound, 1.5 stars. 1999's Galaxy Mix, Ministry of Sound, 0 stars. 2001's Boy George DJ.com, BoyGeorgeDJ.com. Trust the DJ Records, 0 stars. 2001's Lucky for Some on Jaybird Records, 2.5 stars. 2002's A Night Out on Moonshine Music Records, 4 stars. 2002's I Can Never Be Too Straight, Virgin EMI Records, 4 stars. 2002's In and Out with Boy George, a DJ mix. Trust the DJ Records, 3 stars. 2003's Taboo, original London cast recording on First Sight Records, 0 stars. 2011's Ordinary Alien on High Note Records, 3.5 stars. 2013's This Is What I Do, Very Mean Records, 3 stars. 2018's Life on BMG Records, 4 stars. 2021's Cool Karaoke Volume 1 on BGP Records, 0 stars. And no reviews yet, but King of Queens is about to be released. King of Queens, the next solo album from Boy George, King of Queens. Nothing going on exactly right now. There's not even a release on it yet, but Boy George is about to release his next solo album, King of Queens. There you have it. There is the discography, the biography of Boy George, frontman for Culture Club. Thank you all so much for showing up. Much love to the fullest. I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys putting up with the biography of Boy George. I know Boy George is not a lot of people's favorite tea or cup of tea. Again, I was brought up with Culture Club on MTV, as well as Duran Duran. And you can find my new material on in my community page. I list a lot of Duran Duran in my community page on the daily. Again, it's what I was brought up on. I'm just sharing it all with you. Back in the days, Culture Club and Duran Duran never liked each other very much. There was a war going on with Culture Club and Duran Duran back in the day. I believe Boy George liked Simon Le Bon, but as a group, Culture Club and Duran Duran were always at each other, always in competition with each other. In the tabloids, on MTV, Video Wars. Duran Duran was very good friends with Spandau Ballet. I do remember that. Some jealousy going on with Culture Club and Duran Duran. I do remember that. Yes. My own Mondaze. Let's go in the chat. Cool. Who? Boy George, that's who. Did you ever hear the band Europe? Yes. The Final Countdown. Awesome band right there, yes. Well, thank you all for showing up. Don't forget to check out new release Tuesdays coming to 12 o'clock Eastern tomorrow. New release Tuesdays, also known as Taco Tuesdays, for the new releases in the pop rock electronic section. Cop Watch, Dillhole, PPR, Pixie, Pure Solo, TWP, Carpenter, Crazy Purple Kirby Lady, much love. Take care. Thank you for showing up. Right, Taco Tuesdays. That's right. Here, I'll give you a little teaser. Cop Watch. Give you a little teaser. New release Tuesdays, 12 o'clock Eastern, also known as Taco Tuesday tomorrow. That's right. There you go, Cop Watch. Little teaser for the Cop Watch out there. Taco Tuesdays tomorrow. Yum oh tomorrow. One more for the road for Cop Watch. Special request. There you go, Cop Watch. Thank y'all for showing up. Don't forget, this Wednesday also is Red Light District, vintage beat after beat, rare and vintage beat after beat live shows going back 3 to 5 years. That is Wednesday at 12 o'clock Eastern for Red Light District. And as always, a Red Light District is a double shot of Red Light District Wednesday, 12 o'clock Eastern, double shot of Red Light District. There you go. There you have it. Getting ready to shut down here. Take care. Much respect. Peace. I'm listening. Everything except the guacamole. No guacamole. All right. Y'all have a good day. Stay warm. Bio Mondays covering Boys Don't Cry. Check out the music video I Want to Be a Cowboy. Boys Don't Cry, one hit wonder, early to mid 80s. As well as Boy George, frontman for Culture Club. Biography, discography. Y'all have a good day. See you tomorrow. 12 o'clock Eastern, new release Tuesdays. Unwrapping the new releases under the pop rock electronic section for tomorrow. Much love out there. All my new subs out there, I appreciate it to the fullest. All my mods today, thank you for spending some time with Beat After Beat. And that's a wrap for today. That is a wrap for today. Beat After Beat, signing out. Much love. Cheers. Much love, everybody. Much love.